Disclaimer: bullying of other human beings and animals is bad and I do not condone those kinds of actions. However, this is a video game, so who gives a fuck?
Today, I will be speedrunning Animal Crossing, but the run ends when I get one of my villagers to leave the island. Except I would hardly call this a speedrun. It's really just about doing the worst things imaginable to one specially chosen villager who couldn't prove themselves on day one. But the first thing I must do is name the protagonist in this story. And there's only one person that can come up with some of the most fucked up challenges out there: Doug.
This is the worst thing we've ever done.
Now, after setting up shop for everyone, Tom Nook honorably named me Resident Representative, which legally allows me to do whatever I want to the villagers. However, I only plan on inflicting pain on one, leaving the other to live happily in Flavortown. And it's time to find out who our lone survivor is. Oh my god. Stop the count. Antonio's playing the tambourine. That's value added to this franchise we have here at Flavortown. Antonio's tambourine saves his life and it's time to rain hell on Plucky. After doing all the chores in the town, it was finally time to shift my attention. Now, I didn't want to show Plucky all of my tricks just yet, so we started off easy by littering her entire yard with weeds. After this, we had Plucky placed in solitary confinement while I continued preparing for Flavortown's new museum. After her release, as a good news reporter, we wanted to talk to Plucky to get her thoughts. Oh, yeah, good to talk to you again. I've only talked to you twice today, and you're already being a little bitchy. I'll say it. You know what, Plucky? This island isn't big enough for the two of us, and therefore, as resident representative, I will have to put you in house arrest for the next 3 days, while Antonio and I enjoy all the festivities around the island, including the opening of our new museum.
Plucky, how the fuck did you get here? I did this to myself.
Now, while Plucky's house arrest was going on, the island was progressing quickly. By the end of it, we had plot plans for the next 3 villagers to come to Flavortown. After gathering all the furniture for our new guests, it was time to begin the festivities of the most special day in Flavortown history. A day that I like to call Mud Day. The rules of Mud Day are simple. I have 30 minutes to kick as much dirt as I can into one specially chosen villager, who just so happens to be Plucky. I am personally setting the over-under for mud kicks in 30 minutes at 297.5. Place your bets as you wish. I probably need a disclaimer for this also.
Disclaimer: gambling is bad.
3, 2, 1, go! That's 1. She's sitting down. 8, free for all. 12, this is like Mario Kart Double Dash when you're going around the circle and you hit every single one of the speed boosts. Note to future me, let's hit the fast forward button. And that's time. We get that one in. 433 mud kicks in 30 minutes is good enough for a new world record. Not a world record from a beer company. Please don't come after me, said beer company who will not be named. Now that the new islanders were on the way, it was only fair to reevaluate which one would take on the heat, which forced me to come up with Flavortown's first elimination challenge, the Pitfall of Death. The challenge is simple. Each villager will be surrounded by scattered pitfall seeds, and if they are able to exit out of the area without hitting one, they will be safe from my reign. And if not, then they will still be in the competition of becoming the most unfortunate soul on Flavortown. But before we get started, as resident representative, I have the veto power to exclude one of these individuals from participating, and I have chosen Stitches to remain free from the Hunger Games. Our first competitor will be the one who has been through it all. Give it up for Plucky! That's it. You know, what's up time? 2 minutes. If Plucky can avoid all of these, Plucky could survive. Oh no! Just as I say it, Plucky goes down swinging. Plucky is not out of this yet. Now on to our next contestant. Up next is Nana. Oh, here we go. On the move. After the butterfly. And the butterfly is controlling Nana out of the plaza center and through to safety. Give it up. Uh-oh. Hold the phone. The butterfly's turning around. So is Nana. This isn't over yet. Nana makes a break for it. It goes down! No! Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Nana unfortunately leaves herself up for elimination, but that is up to our final competitor. It's now time for Tutu. Tutu, this is thrilling shit. You are walking into a bench. Okay, here we go. And we're sitting down. It is 5:10 p.m. If Tutu is not out of this circle by 5:20, then Tutu is the one eliminated from this island and will be getting all of the death sentences going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. It is 5:20, and Tutu is back down, and that's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Plucky for all the shit that I gave her. I'm sorry to Nana for doing what I did there. Tutu's laziness qualifies as a DNF and puts her as the official loser of the elimination challenge and forces her to become Flavor Town's official sacrificial lamb. Ignore! 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 Now at this time I kind of felt bad about all the things that I did for Plucky, so I decided to give her a gift, a gesture of my sincere apologies. Because of all the work you did and all the shit that you took, you have been gifted the warrior statue. Being an absolute trooper. Round of applause. Like the good Samaritan that Plucky is gifting the warrior statue to the museum like a true warrior. Wow. Wow, bravo. In the middle of my usual tirades against the runt of the litter, the island gained a campsite and the rights to the final villager requirement that lets one of the villagers leave Flavor Town. This villager will be our final contestant, and it appears they have just arrived. Lopez! What's happening, Lopez? It is only fair to put Lopez up to the challenge as well. His own highway to hell. If Lopez is able to walk over the buried X's and avoid the pitfalls that I definitely didn't bury right in front of his face, then he will become a free man in Flavor Town. But if not, then he will become the clown of the town. And Lopez is off, and he's going off to the left. He's going off to the left. He's walking right on top. And right back into the pitfall scene. Oh no! What a throw from Lopez. Oh no. Welcoming the new clown of the town, Lopez. Except there is one problem. Apparently there are laws in Animal Crossing that do not allow the most recent villager to be the next to move out. So our eyes are unfortunately back towards Tutu to walk the plank.
What the hell?
Now that Tutu is officially our tribute to the gods, there is only one way to send her out, and that is to perform our second ever Mud Day. You should know the rules at this point, and due to Tutu's heavy movement, we are setting the line at 335.5. Mud Day Part 2 begins now. Not even. That missed. 301. With Monday officially over, we have hit all of our requirements to force someone to leave Flavor Town. All we had to do was consistently nag Tutu until we eventually see thought bubbles come over her head. Oh no. What do we have here? The rules are the rules. First one out is the first one out. But man, we've got a full Katniss Everdeen situation going on over here. Plucky takes the bullet for Tutu, and this run is over. I don't know how to end this video, so...
It's over. Go home.